That's the sign of a good carpenter that can fix his mistakes.
Yeah.
One that can't fix mistakes ain't a very good carpenter.
So we are getting really close on this solar kiln. I really hope to be having this thing loaded up and beginning to dry wood, hopefully in a month or so, maybe even less. I'm really thankful that I asked my dad to come help work on this thing. He's really having a good time helping me with it, and you know, the help is certainly welcome. The idea that I had as far as the center divider on this kiln is kind of gone out the window. He had a suggestion, and you know, I've told you all once or twice, if not more, that I'm not a construction worker or a carpenter by any stretch of the imagination. He had a suggestion for rafters, and you know what? That's it seems like that would be pretty obvious, but it really wasn't for me. I was just going to put some kind of a center divider in the middle with lathing, I guess you would say, running to the ends of the mill for support for the greenhouse sheeting that's going to go on top of it. But his suggestion was to put, I guess you'd call them rafters, put rafters in the top of this thing. So let me see if I can give you all a better view here. So his suggestion was to, everywhere there's a 2x4 running upright, those studs, to put a rafter running from there all the way to the front here, to the 2x4s that are on the front. So that just makes, I mean, that's just the standard way to do it, and it just didn't occur to me. And that just goes to show you, you know, I'm not a carpenter. But anyhow, I have skipped a lot of filming on this. The last time we were able to get out here and work on it, I didn't film anything. It just makes it go faster sometimes. But as you can see, we've got this whole front section nearly done. The entire back is done. That side over there is getting really close to being done. And on top of that, we have begun on this other side as well. So really all that's left, of course my dad says all we lack is to finish up and we'll be done, but all we lack at this point are the rafters in the top and the lathing and the doors, and finishing up these ends, and then installing the getting the electricity wired to the inside and installing the fans, and we're still going to cut vents in it, top vents and bottom vents, so that air can run through this thing pretty easily. But that's where we are with it right now. I really appreciate you guys following this project, and I hope that you have enjoyed it so far as much as we have. And you know, we should be able to be drying wood here pretty soon. So I'm going to work on it some this morning, and so let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, I think we did enough. Okay. It's good. That's actually just right, I think. So I'll make it even with the back.
Yeah, make it even with the back. It don't matter about this here.
I'll just put one in there so it'll still move.
Yeah, but it moves down on one end and move up on the other. Oh, yeah.
All right, I can get this side if you want to get that one.
Alright.
So I guess, dang, look at this. Look at the space
I
between
see that.
these two.
Cool. Turn the board over.
Yeah, right. I don't think it's the board's problem. Nope.
Nope. Crap. What you're experiencing, buddy, ain't what you call poor carpentry and the screw up. This is what you call working for green lumber.
Yeah.
And that it causes stuff like that. That's nuts.
Oh my gosh. Why does this keep happening? I mean, I really think it just needs to be pulled in.
They're all different. And there's nothing you can do about that. Except cut the two before so the raft is all the same length and then put it. That's what we can.
Where are you, over here?
No. That's where I need to be.
That's where you need to be. And honestly, I can pull it up, but that's just me bending the board. Oh, there you go.
Wait a minute. You just tell me, son.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. Don't move. Don't move, don't move. All right, let it go. Not bad. So if you hadn't figured it out yet, we're kind of at the point where we are just kind of trying to either work around the mistakes that were made previously or fix the mistakes that were made previously. But we're really coming along here. I'm about to start putting rafters on this thing, and after that we'll put the lathing on the top. And I have had a little change of plans as far as the cover to it. We were originally going to put greenhouse sheeting on it, the UV resistant 6mm sheeting that usually goes on greenhouses. But we're going to put, instead of that, we're going to put sun tough polycarbonate sheets on it, which is going to be more of a permanent solution. We were really concerned about wind damage from that real thin sheeting, and how long it was going to last in the sun. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And my dad has gotten involved in this personally, I think, and he's really gotten involved in this, and he's kind of responsible for going ahead and putting that polycarbonate roofing on it, and that's gonna. I was trying to take the cheap way out, and it's going to be a whole lot better. So let's go ahead and get started with the rafters, and we'll go from there. So one of those issues that I was talking about that we either have to work around or fix is this right here. It's a really good example. So as y'all know, I used green lumber on this, and when I put these 2x4s up, of course, I mean, it's been a while, but I assumed that they were reasonably straight. Over time, of course, they have a tendency to warp when they dry, and that's what has happened here. So it's really kind of difficult to tell, and I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but not that 2x4 upright stud, but that one right there, the one that has a little bit of bark on it, that one, it's really warped. And if you go around to the back, it's really causing some serious problems. So we're going to walk back here, check it out from the back side. So as you can see, and I think you can tell by the camera, so look at that right there. It's fairly straight right here. Right there it bows out, and then it continues back down straighter. So what we have to do, it's that seam right there. So what we have to do is we have to straighten it out from the front side. So that's one of those issues that we're going to work on right now. So I'm working by myself right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ratchet strap and put some tension on this front wall and let this ratchet strap pull this back wall in a little bit. After that, we're going to go ahead and put the rafter up there, and between this stud and front wall on this front portion here and the rest of these, I believe there's going to be ample support for this front wall holding this back wall where it's supposed to be. So our goal, of course, is ultimately to have the measurement between this front right here and the back the same as the side. Now the side is 115 inches. So let's go ahead and measure this and see how much that helps. That is 115 and a half. I am not going to bicker about that little amount. I am very satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and put a rafter on it. guys, that's going to do it for today. I really appreciate y'all watching. This channel is about to hit 600 subscribers, and to me that's really exciting. We started this project to celebrate 100 subscribers, and 600 subscribers is just it's really exciting, and I really appreciate y'all's support. If you haven't done it yet, now would be a really good time to hit that like button, and if you want to continue to get updates on the progress of this KILN project, go ahead and subscribe as well if you feel like it. If you have any constructive criticism, please let me know. I've got thick skin and I know that I'm not a carpenter. But besides that, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.